We are back. 646-915-8189 or hit us up in the chat room. All right, Mr. Nyghtstorm.
Yes, Ms.
We have another letter. We have another letter, and I think I'm going to take this letter this time, if you don't mind, sir.
You go ahead, my queen.
All righty. Dear Nyghtstorms, I am 6'5", 310 pounds, and I play major college football. On a major college football team. I have no fear of any of my competitors on the field, but I am scared to death of my ex-girlfriend. This all started at a Super Bowl party, or Super Bowl after party last year, and things were all good for a while. She is gorgeous and was the best-looking woman in the place, and I was happy that she was trying to holler at me. I'm used to being approached by my fans and groupies, but she was just too damn sexy to ignore. I took her back to my hotel room and things happened, laugh out loud. But to be serious, I did fall in love with her, and that was a serious mistake. While I was out of town playing an away game, she stole my credit card and took all of her friends on a shopping spree, costing me more than $2,000. The bank notified me quickly, and I confronted her about it on the phone. She hung up on me, and I took the first flight back home. I broke up with her and kicked her out of my apartment. I thought it was the end of it, but this woman is crazy. She follows me to every club or party I go to. She has threatened my current living girlfriend, and she leaks nasty rumors about our brief, and he's emphasizing brief, sex life on social media. She told me that she will ruin my life and that I raped her if I don't pay her. Okay. I don't want this to get me kicked off the team, out of school, and ruin my chances to go to the NFL or get thrown into jail over her vicious lies. Wow. Okay, so apparently we're dealing with a senior here, I would think.
Yeah.
Because he has his own apartment. He's talking about living girlfriend. He has $2,000 in the bank. That's not what you usually see from a college student. We just had one graduate. So he has some things going on with him, and all of a sudden now he has this young lady who has become obsessed with him, and now she even wants to get paid. Okay, he hasn't made it to the NFL yet, so I'm trying to figure out where she's trying to get paid from. He's still in college. Maybe he got parents with money. That's why he had the $2,000 in the first place. I don't know. This is a sad, tragic, unfortunate story. I mean, it's not as tragic as it could be, but I'm just saying, people.
Well,
there are how many men and women on this planet? I'm not getting this. But go ahead, YG.
I'm trying to understand this. First off, dude met her at a Super Bowl after party. And, I mean, it's just like I was talking about earlier. She the finest thing in the place, and he happy, she hollering at him. They get their groove on. It's all good. Everything's straight. But just like I was telling Miss T, he gave her that good too soon. You can give a woman the good too soon, just like a woman can give a man the good too soon. And she done got attached to this dude. She know he's in college. He's playing on the major college football team. He's 6'5", 310 pounds. He's going to be in the NFL somewhere. He's going to be making at least $1.5 to $2.3 million a year. So she already got her plans, okay? She got her future plans in him. And so then when he went out of town to go play a game, she took his credit card and took her friends out and spent up $2,000, which is a lot of money to a college student. $2,000 is a lot. $2,000 is a lot of money to me. I don't care how much money you got. Somebody done stole $2,000 from you. You're going to be pissed off. Okay, so then he called her while he out of town. She hang up on him. Okay, he gets home, kick her out. Everything's supposed to be all good. Meet up with a new chick. Then now to move this other chick in, see, now that's kind of quick to me. You break up with one chick, you got a girlfriend, now you done move this chick in. It might be some underlying issues with this brother. He might need some love, and, but he
this
going a little
was a chick
quick.
that was probably waiting in the wings anyway, honey. You know how they go. They just wait their turn.
But she done moved into his apartment, too, so that's some issues there. But let's just keep it over here with this chick who's stalking him. And now she follows him to the clubs. She follows him to parties. She is threatening the new girlfriend that's in there. And now she's saying that, and she leaking the brief little sexual encounters probably on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram or something like that. And then she going to say, I'm going to ruin your life if you don't pay me. Because if you don't, all I'm going to do is say you raped me when we were having sex. Now, obviously, young chicks do this type of stuff sometimes. Older ones do too. But if she don't make no sense, you leaking all this stuff about y'all sex life on social media, yeah, he this, that, and then you're going to turn around and say he raped you. Okay, this is some serious stalking here, and it can affect him with too much negative press, can get him kicked off the football team, it can get him kicked out of school, and it will absolutely ruin his chances to go to the NFL and have a very, very prosperous financial life. So he got a lot to lose here. And, oh man, this is, okay, so brother, let me tell you this. Just like Toby was saying earlier, and she was reading off the things you need to do. All these times that she done threaten you with, saying, I'm going to do this to you and do that. There's an app on a lot of cell phones now where you can record your conversations. Okay, there's an app for that. Okay, all these text messages of her being threatening, because all these threatening texts, if she's sending you this stuff, and all this stuff she leaking on the social media, keep all that, because what it's doing is showing that she is the aggressor. Okay, you as a man, you have to be able to fight and defend yourself and show that you are not the aggressor, because in the court system, they automatically going to look at you as the aggressor. And you have got to have so much proof to defend yourself, because any woman that you had sex with can easily say, he raped me. And it just devalues all of the women who have truly, honestly been raped. But there are some women who say, yeah, if you don't do what I tell you to do, all I got to do is say you raped me. They're going to believe me anyway. They're going to arrest you. You lose your scholarship. You get kicked off the football team. You get kicked out of school, and bye-bye to the NFL and all your millions. So you just better do whatever I tell you to do. Okay, let her say that. Get her to say that one more time. There are apps on the phone where you can record a conversation. And you just put the phone in your pocket. Now, I'm telling you to be James Bond on this, but I'm also telling, and I ain't trying to say entrapment, but you have got to defend yourself against her, because this chick is definitely stalking you. She is definitely looking at you as her meal ticket to get out of whatever life she in. She wants that money. She wants your future money. She wants your future lifestyle. And if you don't want to give it to her, she is going to destroy you. Point blank and simple. So you got to protect yourself and call the cops. Let them know what's going on. Report this chick to the police. Report this chick to your athletic director. Report her to your coaches. Report her to your dean. Report her to school administration. Report her to everybody. Let your family know who she is. Let your cousins know who she is. Let your teammates know who she is. Because you have got to surround yourself with support to fight against her. Now, I know you're 6'5", 310, and you ain't scared of no dudes on the field, but this chick can take you down. And it's good that you know this ahead of time. And, what you got to say about that, Toby? Because that's my spin on it just as a man.
I've given a list on everything, but definitely he needs to make it where it's not just his word against hers, because number one, she's a female, and unfortunately for men, it don't play in y'all favor a lot if you don't have any kind of proof, any kind of documentation. The court system sees females as weak, easily taken advantage of, and couldn't possibly be doing such a thing, especially if she bats her eyelashes or if she cries or if she just plays the part.
And if she's pretty.
Yeah, and if she's pretty. So he's going to need definitely some documentation. He's going to need proof of this was said, something that's irrefutable, but not anything that's going to endanger him in trying to get it. So text messages are admissible in court. A lot of times with recorded conversations, they say if the other person didn't know they were being recorded, then it's not usable. But definitely these text messages and anything else, eyewitnesses or, someone that can collaborate the story is definitely something that can be used. Can
I say one thing? About the recorded messages, when I say there's an app for that, they've had this app for a very long time. And back in the day, before they had it on the cell phones, that you could just buy a little recorder, out of Office Depot. And, I had one of them 30 that I had to get rid of, so I could be blessed with you, sweetheart. But, this was one of the ones who was acting up, and I had to record her. And, yes, the police said this would not be admissible in court. But what it did do, it gave her story doubt. Okay, it gave her story down. Everything that she was saying about me, YG, he did this and he just did that, and I had everything that she was saying to me in my apartment recorded, and I would even say, I say, well, what time is it over there? Oh, it's this time. Why are you asking me what time it is? I don't know, man. You know how it is. I forgot even what day it is. What day is it? I mean, I just, tired. What day is it? She'll say what day, and I said, what's the day's date? And she'll say the day's date. I mix it into the conversation during this argument, and I got everything that this chick was saying to me, how she going to say I raped her, how she going to say this and all that. I went through all that, too. See, I went through a lot of hell to get with you, baby. But I was saying, I went through it, and when she called the cops on me, and she said, I'm outside your door apartment, and I'm calling the police on you. I'm going to tell them you raped me. I said, well, you go ahead and call them then. And I'm going to stay right here, and when they come on up, I'm going to let them in, and we're going to have a nice conversation. I'm going to do it. So she did it. The cops showed up. They came trying to put the handcuffs on me, and my roommates were like, it ain't even like that. YG, play the tape. I played the tape. She said what day it was, what time it was, the date, the same day that she was talking about. 45 minutes previous, before she called the police, she talking about, I'm going to tell them you raped me. All that. Now, it's not admissible in court, but the police officer said, have a nice night, sir, and ma'am, you need to leave the premises. So it's not admissible.
Well, I guess that was that.
Yeah, I never heard from her again. And when she was getting in her car, I was like, good riddance. Thank God. I'm getting rid of all this crap in my life to be with just one quality chick. You are so worth it, baby. I just want to put that in there one more time, but you keep on going.